Hey, Anaam from the Nagual zone. Today I want to bring you a very interesting topic and a little bit of educational material. And this topic, surprisingly, people don't connect these two topics together, these two processes together. One is inner silence, the much talked about, lots of confusion. Everyone has their own take about it, lots of opinions. I'll leave you with that one. We've got opinions about inner silence. Doesn't make any sense, but everyone's walking around lots of opinions about inner silence, and then you have the foreign installation. Now, both are actually two sides of the same coin in a manner of speaking. They're not the same thing, but they are partners in a sense. In a sense, I'll explain to you. So this video is I'm gonna first focus on the inner silence and try and remove any confusions about something as simple as that. Why is there so much confusion about inner silence? Because we can argue about the map, but you cannot argue about the trip. Do you understand that? So if a bunch of us go to New York ourselves, we've actually been there, we've experienced being in New York, we can talk about it. There's no confusion. But if a bunch of us look at a map of New York, never been there, just had glimpses of it on TV or YouTube or whatever, watched lots of documentaries, read lots of travel books, and we're looking at a map of New York, there will be lots of confusion. Oh, but I thought Central Park was there. No, but that documentary said it was there. And oh no, but that book said it was there. Oh, but everyone's gonna have their own opinions about New York. The simplest thing to do is just book a ticket, go there. Verify New York for yourself. Yeah? What does it say in the book? Travel book? I'll go and verify. I'll go and check out Statue of Liberty myself. I'll go and check out that famous restaurant or Broadway or whatever are the features of New York. So you get the drift. That is why there's a lot of confusion about inner silence, because people are not taking the trouble to verify for themselves what it actually is. They're not going there. Now here's the problem. Most of your mental space is taken up by the foreign installation, all its syntax, its grammar, its language, the matrix of the foreign installation. The entire realm of a particular person's mentality is filled to the brim, overflowing with all the crap of the foreign installation. To the brim. I'm not even kidding when I say that. The mental realm is totally taken up. There's no wiggle room there. And that is how the foreign installation wants it. It doesn't want you thinking outside of its own demands and subscriptions. What is the foreign installation? Again, big confusion, big debates, and books being written, and lots of scholarly foreign installation. Yes. Oh, yes, foreign installation. It all just makes me laugh. It's so simple, guys. It's so simple. The foreign installation is absolutely nothing more and nothing less than the victim personality inside of you. The predator that has installed the foreign installation in the human mold. Right? The predator cannot afford for you to stop thinking like a victim, stop identifying like the ultimate victim of life. The ultimate victim of life. Oh, why me? Full of just ideas and nonsenses in the head. And that's exactly how the foreign installation wants you to be. It is called, John used to refer to them as the average man. And that's the terminology that Castaneda took on as well. And I kind of like that. The average man and the warrior, there's a clear distinction. So you have the entire civilized world with the foreign installation, it's installed within your mind, and it takes up the entire space of your mind. So all it is, the average man is just a big walking victim. That's it. Now, what happens if the prey stops behaving like prey? Breaks the whole game, right? It breaks the game. The predator cannot play the game of being a predator if the prey isn't cooperating. Here's why. Do you know what? Even the most experienced hunter, I don't condone hunting except when you are at survival level and then you have to fend for yourself. Anyway, so take a hunter, goes out into the forest and wants to kill rabbits. What would happen if those rabbits stopped behaving like prey and turned on the hunter? You have a whole warren of rabbits. Do you know how sharp their claws are, how sharp their teeth are? If they latch onto your ankle and there's hundreds of them coming out of their holes, and you'll be dead within seconds. That is how powerful the paradigm of stopping behaving like a victim is. So the moment you stop identifying with the foreign installation, which is nothing more and nothing less than the big walking victim, you break the game. Now here's where we start to understand how inner silence is intimately connected. Now I'll tell you a little bit about inner silence. There's masses of people who have tried this, including Zen monks, Buddhist monks, 40 years in Tibet. I am such a big boss. But no one has really, very few people actually have a handle on inner silence. I'll tell you why. Each one of you is not a master of your attention. That is why. So inner silence is intimately connected with you attaining mastery of your attention, your focus. Where your attention goes is what will start becoming more powerful. Now the problem is our will is so weak because our awareness is from birth being consumed like we consume chicken. That's the way our awareness is consumed from birth. We are groomed as awareness food. We don't have any awareness, consequently, we don't have the necessary knowledge, or we don't even know where to go to acquire that knowledge about our attention, because our no awareness means weak will. Yeah. If there's weak will, your attention will be everywhere. If you're not a master of your attention, the foreign installation will hijack it. And it will provide your attention with every manner of entertainment to keep you busy, especially in the spiritual realms or the inner world. It will give you with every manner of distraction, every manner of entertainment to keep you busy. Your task is to learn to shift your attention from your busy, full, chock-a-block mind, totally occupied by the comings and goings and the subscriptions and the demands of the foreign installation within you, which is the victim, to step out of that and learn to focus your attention on anything else but yourself. Because without realizing it, we become the most self-obsessed beings alive. The foreign installation wants us like that. It wants us to become utterly self-obsessed, oblivious to everything around us. Only me, I, me, mine, me, because I'm the big victim, so I must survive constantly. So that means I must get more, I must tread on people. I don't care. We're all like that. Be honest. Be honest. We're all like that. Don't fall into that trap of believing that you're better than you really are. Be very honest. We're all like that. When push comes to shove, no one's a Jesus Christ, mate. So, you have the foreign installation occupying your entire mental realm, having hijacked your attention, so you got nothing left. All you've got left are little maps, scrap pieces of paper to tell you where to go when it comes to inner silence. That is why I recommend, and you can watch other videos of mine, put your attention to the world outside of you. Engage your senses. Become an animal in the jungle. Listen. Notice. Listen to those birds. Listen to the rustling of the leaves. Feel the soles of your feet as you're standing. How is your posture? Are you even aware? Are you aware of your breath right now? How are you sitting? Are you leaning forward? Are you leaning backwards? Where's the noticing ability? Suddenly, see what's happened to your mind. You see what's happened to your mind? It's gone whoop. This is what you need to do. Focus your attention and on anything apart from yourself. That also includes the inner body. What does that mean? My favorite tip is learn to constantly inhabit your body deliberately from the inside, which means you are to have enough full body awareness from the inside that you can feel the inside of the entire skin of your body. If that makes sense. You can feel everything in your body at once. Everything in your body at once. That is the way to cultivate inner silence. You don't tyrannize your mind. I'm going to stop thinking. My thoughts are really... Yeah, because no one taught us how to organize our mind, how to create uplifting energies within us. If the mind is entirely taken up by the victim, you will be a walking negativity bomb with occasional spurts of happiness and positiveness, right? So it's all interconnected, and you've got to really understand the interconnections deeply. Just remember, don't tyrannize your mind trying to stop thoughts. That is not what you do about in inner silence. Your mind is a fabulous thinking machine, amazing. It's your problem that you never learn to think good thoughts. It's your challenge to learn to organize your mind, make it coherent. Don't let it run feral, undisciplined child. Organize your mind. Gently bring it into maturity, and learn to think good thoughts about yourself, about the world around you. Your energy will change. Once your energy changes, the foreign installation's grip on you will loosen, because the victim inside you will start losing the battle for survival. Once your mind is organized, you're not perceiving it, you're not experiencing it as an enemy. And once your mind becomes your friend, it is so easy. The next step is inner silence, naturally and organically. Now that takes a long time, but that is the way I prefer my apprentices learn. Instead of doing something about it, start with cultivating good thinking, holistic thinking, good thoughts, pristine thoughts, original thoughts, creative thoughts, thoughts of abundance, thoughts that make you feel part of life, not apart from life. Thoughts that make you feel whole. Thoughts that make you feel complete and content within you. Thoughts that create a feeling of tranquility and calmness within you. Learn to organize your mind and your thoughts first. Once that happens, I promise you, inner silence is a state of restfulness. And once your thoughts are resting on a vibration that is placid, that is not violent, that is not creating enemies everywhere, because the victim just wants enemies everywhere. The next step is inner silence, just like that. And along the way, here's the bonus thing that will happen. You will harvest so much personal power. Your willpower, your intent power will shoot through the roof. Your yes will become an eternal yes. And if you say no to something, there's no force in this universe that will make you waver an inch from that no. That is the kind of person you will become. You will stop being incoherent in your life experience, just bouncing like a billiard ball from one thing to the next. Oh, they made me happy. Oh, she made me sad. Oh, I'm miserable. You'll stop doing all that. You'll become a master of your inner current. That is basic Toltec training. So on that note, let me know what you think about this. Let me know what you think between the connection, the victim, the foreign installation, inner silence, and attention, the power of attention. Let me know what your thoughts are. And also let me know, what would you like me to talk about? What are your doubts and issues? What are your main challenges that you're coming across in your life about the Toltec way that you feel I can best make a video on? So leave suggestions and I'll be happy to take them on. Walk in freedom now. Take care.